Hi, my name is Pernille. Welcome to the channel. Today's video is for you that is dealing with lower back problems. We're gonna address that. We're doing some releases of the lower back and your hip flexors. And we're also gonna do a few exercises to strengthen your core, which is gonna help your lower back. So without further introduction, let's get to it. We're gonna start on the floor. So find your way down, laying flat on your back, and just come down. Knees is bent, and place your feet as wide as the yoga mat, and then just let your knees fall in together. And just place your hands on your belly. And if you're very tight in your lower back, this should feel very nice. This is a nice release also for you like that have a long day and you feel sore and tight in your lower back. Then just lay down, put your knees into each other and just relax. We're gonna start by breathing here. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, let go. One more time, inhale. And feel how your body is relaxing. And last breath, one more time, in through your nose. Fill up your belly with air, open your mouth, exhale. And just try to close your eyes for a second. Notice where you are today. And just feel this gentle release of your lower back. And when you're ready, you can heel toe your feet back into the center of the mat. And then we're gonna grab one knee and then another. And give yourself a little squeeze. Roll from one side to another. Giving your lower back, the sacrum, a little massage. Then grab hold of your knees and do little circles with it. With your knees, first one way and change directions. Use your arms to guide the knees. Circle from one direction to another. Then grab hold of your right knee, stretch out the left leg and just give yourself a little squeeze here. And change. Grab hold of the left leg. And then we put both feet back onto the ground. Then we're gonna start with just activating your core and your pelvis actually. So we're gonna it's a tiny little exercise, but it has a great impact, especially also to get hold of your core. And most often the lower back, if that's painful, is because that the abdominal and your core is not tight. So the lower back is you're using too much of your lower back when you move around and you sit. So it's very important to have a strong core, and it's gonna release your lower back. We're gonna start by it's a tiny movement. It can be hard to see, but you start by squeezing your pelvic, and then imagine that your hip bone was gonna come up and kiss the lower part of your ribs. So you have this engagement from down in your pelvic all the way, you were squeezing up and tightening your core. So you have this tiny little movement where you're tightening. You can put your hands on your belly to feel this engagement. And then we're gonna release. One more time. Squeeze up, tighten up, activate your core, and release. Remember to breathe. One more time. All the way down from the bottom of your pelvic, squeezing up, tightening your core. lifting up your tailbone and release. You're gonna do that 3 more times. So squeeze, hold it, and release. 1 more time, squeeze, hold it, and release. 1 more time, last time, squeeze, hold it. Feel how this engagement of the core activating. Tailbone is up and release. Then put your hands down on the mat. Feet is flat on the ground. And again, we're gonna use like the same movement. We're gonna just keep on going. So pull up your tailbone, hip bones is coming up, and we're pressing away up to a bridge pose. Careful that the knees don't flare out or flare in. But try thinking about this straight line all the way from your hips down to your knees. Press away in the mat, engaging the core, engaging your glutes. And just breathe here. We're going to hold this from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale slowly, 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 vertebra for vertebra, coming all the way down. We're gonna come back up. So we're gonna use like a little spine movement. If this is out of reach for you, you can just come to the side if you have problems. Otherwise, just find this rolling motion all the way from the ground and up. When you're ready, come up to a seated position. Placing one foot in front of another, sitting up tall, crown over your hips, and then inhale, hands overhead, and exhale, walk your hands out as far as you can. And it's okay if you only come to this, as long as you don't slouch your back and round your back. So chest is forward, shoulders is down, and be careful you don't lift up in your seat bone too much. So imagine we ground ourselves, sitting bone is to the mat, and you can just stay here if that feels nice. And if that is your max, you can also take a block or cushion to put in front of you. Otherwise, find your limit and just relax here. If it's comfortable, you can come down to your elbows and just breathe. Press away in the ground all the way up. We're gonna do the same, but we're gonna go to one side, stretching out the back and walk our hands all the way. And again, it's okay if you stay up here. Don't overstretch yourself, but keep this mindfulness that your hip is grounding down and your chest is long, and your spine is long and chest is up. Stretching out the back. One more breath here. When you're ready, and inhale, walk yourself back up. You're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So gently rotate your torso, and on an exhale, walk your hands forward, stretching out the lower back. Breathing, feeling this nice big stretch all the way down to your hips. And on an inhale, walk your hands back. And then you're gonna come up to a tabletop position. And we're gonna do a little cat-cow movement. So we inhale, come forward, opening up our chest. Exhale, pressing away in the yoga mat, rounding our spine, looking all the way through our belly button. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round your spine. And follow your breath. A few more here. Get some movement in your spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, come forward. And come back to the tabletop position. And we're going to do a child pose. Keep your knees close together and press your hips all the way back to your feet. Walk your hands out long and let your forehead come down to the mat. Relax the torso over your knees. And breathe. Stretching out the back. Send your breath to everywhere where it's tight. Exhale, relax a little further into the pose. And then inhale, press on the mat with your hands and walk your hands to your left side on the mat, keeping your hips where they was. So keeping your hips straight so we don't change our body too much. So we feel this nice stretch all the way down from our armpit to the hip. And breathe. Press in the mat. We're gonna walk our hands all the way over to the opposite side and relax our forehead down to the mat, keeping our hips centered, breathing, melting into the pose. And inhale, we come back up. Hands come back to center. And we come up to back to the tabletop. And then we're gonna stretch out our right leg, stretch out our left hand. We're gonna do some bird dogs. So we have this nice, beautiful stretch all the way from the tip of our fingers down to our heel. Flex your feet gently, pressing away in the air. And on an exhale, squeeze the arm and knees to meet together in the center using your core, balancing, pressing away with your right hand in the mat. Inhale, open up, stretching, and exhale. Squeezing the center and the core together. 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze together. Use your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze it together. Last one. Stretch it out. Keep your balance. Use your core. Navel is engaged, abs engaged, and squeeze it in and together. Place the right knee and the left hand back in the mat. And if it feels comfortable, you can just stretch it out a little bit with a little cat-cow here. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So stretch out your left leg. Foot is flexed, so we're pressing away with our heel and the bottom of our foot. Right hand come up. Big stretch from the tip of our fingers all the way down to the heel of our foot. Exhale, squeeze it together in the center. And stretch it out. And stretch it out. Squeeze it together. Exhale. Inhale, open up. 3 more. Squeeze it in. Inhale, open up. Exhale. One more time. Stretch it out and squeeze the core. Use the abs and release to the ground. And again, if that feels nice, do a little cat-cow. You can also come back to the child's pose, relax for a minute. Digest whatever feels good. You can also do some hip circles from one side to another, whatever feels good. And then we're gonna, so whatever feels good to release your lower back, you can take a little breath. If you found some heat, that is good, reactivating the core. Then stretch out your right leg, toes in the mat, like push back, getting this nice, beautiful stretch all the way down the leg. Lift it up, and then we're gonna drag this leg all the way up in between our hands. So we come down to this low runner's lunge. And if the floor seems like it's far away, you are more than welcome to use like a couple of blocks or books or pillows to bring the mat closer to you. Otherwise, just make sure that your shoulders is down the back and just relax your hips, sink down, opening up in your hip flexors on your left side, and breathe through it. This should feel really nice, a nice big stretch in the front of your left leg. Hold it here for a few more breaths. And when you're ready, we're gonna press our hips all the way back. Keep the foot where it is, but flex the foot so the toes is pointing up towards the ceiling, pulling the right hip crease back and stretching out our back. And if it feels nice right here, you just stay right here, getting this nice big stretch all the way in the back of our legs. Otherwise, you can fold forward over the knee, relaxing your head. And try to square off your hips so you don't splay too much to one side or another, but really dragging this right hip all the way back. Take a deep breath here. And on an inhale, come all the way forward again to the low runner's lunge, to the low lunge. And drag your leg all the way back. And again, you're more than welcome to find a little movement, making some circles with the hips, one way or another. Whatever feels good for you, that is what we're doing. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So stretch out your left leg all the way. Stretching out your left leg all the way back, pressing the toes down, stretching out the back of your leg. Lifting up your left leg and dragging it all the way in between your hands. Coming down to this nice, beautiful runner's lunge. Releasing the hips to the ground. Opening up your shoulders. Remember to breathe. Breathe through it, sinking down. Nice big stretch in the front of our right side this time. A few more breaths here. And on your next exhalation, press your hips back, all the way back so they come over your knee. Flexing your left foot. And you are more than welcome to keep a small bend in your knee. You don't have to be super stretched. It can be bent, whatever is available to you. And just remember to pull this left hip crease back so the hips is square. And if it's available for you, you fold forward all the way over, head come down and meet the knee. Breathe through it. Squaring off your hips, pulling back this left hip crease, and just breathe. One more breath here. And on your next inhalation, Come forward to the lunge and drag your foot back and get some movement in it. Small circles, a little cat-cow. Feel the blood flowing down to your hips, to your lower back. And then we're gonna lower ourselves all the way down to the mat. So we come flat on the back, flat to the mat, chest is in the mat, forehead in the mat. Put your hands next to your chest, shoulders is down and back. And then we're gonna press down in the mat with our hands, lifting up our torso, looking gentle up to the sky. Don't overstretch your neck, but just like energetically lifting up our whole body and looking up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward in like a waving motion. We're gonna do this 5 times. So we're gonna press away, lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, all the way down. One more time. Inhale, come up. And this time we're gonna press all the way back to where we were before, child's pose. You can have your knees open, you can have them closed, whatever feels good. And then just relax into this beautiful resting pose. Just gonna stay here for a moment. One more breath. Now we're gonna press on the mat. Cross over our legs all the way back to a seated position. Legs out in front of us, toes is flexed. And then we're gonna inhale, our hands overhead. And it's okay if your knees is bent, and they can be all the way bent like this, whatever is available for you. And hands overhead. And reach all the way down to the toes. And it's okay if you don't come all the way. You can be up here if that's available for you. And you can be up here. You can put your hands here. You don't have to come touch your toes. But remember this long line straight and back, so we don't round and crouch ourselves. Chest is forward, and we come forward, and we fall forward. And just breathe, let your head be heavy. Relax into this pose, stretching out our entire posterior chain. And on your next inhalation, slowly walk yourself back up. Head is the last thing that come up. And then you can scoot yourself to the center of the mat and grab hold of your knee and then activate your core. So you have this grip, and then just inch by inch, round your back, vertebra for vertebra, as slowly as you can. Come back down to the mat. No rush. And then all the way back to where we started. We're gonna come full circle here and end where we began. But you can just give yourself a little squeeze first if that feels nice. That's what we started with. Just squeeze your knees too tight. And when you're ready, put your feet out wide. Put your feet out wide as the yoga mat and let the knees fall back in. Shoulders is down and back. And this is where we begin. So try to notice and see if anything has changed yet. If anything has changed. but have shifted. Can you feel a little lightness in your body, in your lower back? And just stay here. Relax. Let these exercises that we just did digest in your body. Releasing your lower back. Feeling your breath. And you're more than welcome to stay here as long as you possibly can. If this feels nice and good, just stay here, relax into pose and relax into your lower back, releasing and relaxing. But if you have to move on, you can stretch out your legs and stretch out your hands all the way. Give yourself a big stretch from the tippy toes all the way to the tip of your fingers. And then come back with your knees. Gently come to one side, whatever side is suitable and nice for you. And use your arm. You can use your arm as a little pillow here. And just stay here. No rush. And when you're ready, you press yourself back up to a seated position. Sitting up tall. Shoulders is down. And just take one big breath with me. So in through your nose. Filling up your body with all this beautiful air. Open your mouth. Exhale that way. And this was all for today. I hope you feel amazing after this short practice. If you like this video, please hit the like button and go subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribing already. Come back for more yoga and exercise videos. I hope to see you soon. Bye.